The issue of theft at sea is emerging as a growing challenge for fishers who have to contend with stolen catches and loss of equipment. Labray fisherman Sherry Clarice and his team caught, according to their account, a group of fishermen from the neighboring community of Choiseul red-handed on the weekend. He spoke with Desmond Collymore live during the HTS Midday Newscast Wednesday.
On Saturday, my two cousins and I went out to get our fish pots. So we were coming from one location to the other one, where we found a Choiseul boat with one of our pots on board. He was racing down, so we chased after him. When he realized our boat was faster than him, then he couldn't get away. He now stopped and told us, "Here is our pots." But we didn't have any phones on board, so we couldn't call the authorities.
The Labray fishermen took action to have the men account for their alleged misdeeds.
We now tried to keep the pot on board and tie our boat alongside theirs. When we tied our boat alongside theirs, they threw the fish pot in the water between the two boats, sped off and tried to cut the fish pot. I had to dive in the water to save the fish pot because that's the evidence we needed. Then when we put the fish pot aboard our vessel, we went to them again, but they tried to get away. So we now went to them and told them they had to get the Coast Guard, contact the Coast Guard, which they did, and then we went in the Coast Guard base in Fishpot.
This could have easily spiraled out of control, but the Marine Police Unit responded to the call for their intervention.
Everybody knows how hard it is, the fish pot to have them, the work it entails and everything. So I'd say to those raising orders fish pot, please, they need to stop, because that's a situation that can turn deadly. Something else could have happened at the time, you understand?
So in that process, was there any altercation?
Yeah, there was altercations because cutlasses were raised and they were calling for spares, and it was something that could have turned deadly at the time.
In the end, the Choiseul fishermen agreed to pay $750 with a promise not to interfere with equipment belonging to other fishers in the future. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.